Hi, my name is Monica and I'm here with Kenra Professional, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a strawberry beige blonde. Let's begin! To create this look, I'm going to be targeting a few areas. My client is a natural level 7 and she doesn't have any highlights really underneath, but if you see she's a lot brighter on the top. For her highlights, I used Kenra Colors Simply Blonde Blue Powder Lightener with a 1:2 mixing ratio, and then for her I used a Kenra Color 10 Volume Developer. To section for this highlight look, I'm going to go ahead and begin by isolating the targeted area, and in this case for the back it's the bottom half. So my client does wear her hair up in a ponytail, so I really want to target those areas that you see. So I'll put in some highlights close to her nape area, so when she puts her hair up it looks like everything's nice and highlighted. Again, I never like to highlight the babies or whatever we have going on, but we'll keep it very natural looking. But again, as I focus, I just want to focus on tying the front to the back. So instead of doing something super high impact, my focus will making sure that the ends are nice and bright, so it's a cohesive look. I'll be addressing the hairline first. So in order to do that, I'm going to do 2 diagonal back sections. Because of the desired results, I'm not going to include the shorter pieces in the back, but my main focus is going to just be these sections, and letting whatever wants to fall out naturally, I'll let it fall out. So my first section will be a slice to make sure for maximum coverage, and just to ensure a nice blend, I'm going to go ahead and tease it a little bit. The second section I'm going to weave, but I'm going to grab the weave from the top and tease it ever so slightly. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. She has a lot of baby hairs just around the hairline, which is natural and it happens to a lot of people, but I'm going to use that to my advantage. So I can see where the baby hairs end, and I'm going to use them as my blending at the end. So I'm going to start from here where the baby hair ends and tease up. So it's really just giving me a clean highlighted look. And again, if I'm going to brush it out at the end, the baby hairs are not going to be highlighted, but I'm going to use them to blend everything together for a flawless look. Since I'm dealing with a lot of baby hairs and a lot of teasing, I like to use my comb to hold everything out of place for me so I can get it out of the way. I typically tease a lot, and just to get it out of my way, I use my comb to get all the teasing out of the way to make sure that I get a clean application. And then to make sure that I include this small section, I'm going to take just a tiny section to make sure her whole hairline is covered. And I'm just going to tease this and highlight whatever I have left. I'm done targeting her hairline, so now I'm going to switch techniques to maximize coverage. I'm going to start with just a horizontal section. Then I'm gonna pick up my highlight from maybe a little bit in the middle to make sure I get a good amount of coverage on this thick section. So I'm gonna tease until I see a defined weave. And with the remainder of my section, it depends on what kind of coverage I want. I like to tease it completely to maximize the coverage in this length, but this teasing helps to ensure the blend once it's finished. For this section, since my focus are the tips, I'll make sure that the tips are nice and saturated, And because I don't mind a warm blend for the strawberry beige blonde, I'll go ahead and just feather up that blending. So I'll be repeating the process of a highlight and then a tip out till I reach the crown. Whenever I'm highlighting curly hair, I really take priority the curl health and the curl pattern. So my model today is already naturally very bright in the front. And again, taking into account that her curl pattern is my top priority, I'm gonna go ahead and just add some Lowlights to the top to go ahead and blend in her natural regrowth with a little bit of sun exposure and making sure that whatever is blonde already and beautiful, the Lowlight is gonna help it pop. I'm gonna low light my model with 9GB Demi-permanent with 9 volume, and to make it the softest low light that I can possible, I'm gonna use her natural middle part and use it as a reference point and do diagonal back sections. For the low light, since she always keeps her part in the middle, I'm not gonna worry about low lighting too much underneath. So I'm gonna do a micro weave from the top and still leaving that face frame out that she has naturally. So I'm gonna do a little bit further back. And I'm gonna leave this processing for anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. I'm applying it on dry hair, so I'm just gonna really take into consideration the porosity of her hair and take a look at it after 15 minutes to see where we're at. And then I'm gonna repeat and do the same thing to the other side. We just shampooed her, and up next I'm gonna tone her all over for that perfect strawberry beige blonde. For this formula, I mixed 2 ounces of Kenra color 8B, and to add that strawberry beige that we're looking for, I added a grape size amount of Kenra color AROM with 1:2 ratio of 9 volume developer. So I'm gonna take section by section and apply the color all over. This really helps me keep control. It helps me with saturation and making sure everything is applied evenly from roots to end. Once I'm done with application, I'm gonna let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes. I just finished shampooing her at the bowl with Kenra's Trimple Repair shampoo and conditioner, and we're gonna get ready to style her curly. I like to prep her with Kenra Platinum Pearl Detangler because it adds shine to the hair. It adds that slip that's gonna help me detangle her hair. The last product I'm layering for this look is Kenra's Volume Mousse Extra 17. I love using this product right before I diffuse because it provides volume, control, and high hold all in one. And here you have it. This is the finished look for the strawberry beige blonde. If you like this look and want to see more, don't forget to follow us and subscribe to Kenra Professional's YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.